Nwalazi Mapumolo has spent much of the school year at home in KwaZulu-Natal, babysitting younger children like her who are not at school. The pandemic has forced thousands of public schools in South Africa to shut or alternate school days to reduce the numbers of pupils on site.
Sometimes I go to school 1 week or maybe even 1 day a week. And really, that thing hurts me a lot because I love my schoolwork. And this coronavirus is just so bad for us.
According to a government survey on the impact of the coronavirus on households, 1 in 10 families say at least one child in their household has not returned to school. Some family members say they've lost their jobs and can't afford school fees. Others say their children are not motivated to return to school. Before the pandemic, between 120 and 150,000 children in South Africa were not in school. That's estimated to have gone up to possibly 500,000. Since the beginning of the pandemic, more than 6,000 school children and thousands of teachers in KwaZulu-Natal have been infected by COVID-19. And that's often led to classes being disrupted and schools closed. It's estimated some children may have missed out on up to 80% of their coursework.
We have encouraged teachers, and most of them are doing it, even in the poor schools. Those learners who are not attending on a particular day because the school cannot accommodate all of them on the same day, they must be given work to do at home.
The Department of Education says it's providing assistance like online learning. But many poor families don't have access to the internet or can't afford it.
There were actually some substantial gains in reading and numeracy and science in South Africa since the early 2000s. So actually these gains were quite fast even for a developing country context. We also know that attendance was around 98%. And with the COVID-19 pandemic in effect, what we've seen is attendance currently falling to pre-2002 levels. So attendance is now currently below 95%.
The number of children who graduated from high school in 2020 in KwaZulu-Natal was down by 4% compared to the year before. And many are concerned that even once the pandemic ends, the impact on high school graduation rates in South Africa may be felt for up to a decade. Fahmida, Jazeera, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa.